just need it all the way over. No!
Oh, okay.
And why? Why would...
A team that shares the Southern Iron with Suda, but that will be...
If they've lost it, if the pressure has got to them in these last two games, I'm really concerned because as we've seen in those last two games, run away from them. Also Triple D running into the firefighters, Twisted Minds losing one, trade straight on back, though as Destiny takes away push problems, gets a little bit too eager though, and that was another beautiful rope wrap around, should I say, coming through from Twisted Mind.
Strong. They've only got 19 points today, and they know Yasnaya. This is where they can get some momentum to finally do something good.
A buyer, they're trying to play long range, but you can't play long range when you're inside the building. Close fight, Garrison almost does get punished, though, as I eat my words, barely avoid it, though, as a buyer almost lose a second to Welly. Really the only one in good pear-shaped, tip-top, ready to fight position as Ashia will go down.
A bit late, right, but adaptation through the day is still incredibly important. As we wait for that phase 3, it will go over the jaw.
So it still is type it needs to be responded to. In Tarzan, when you look towards this position for Pseudo, so crucial that Scythe can be able to...
We have in this tournament having an ending around the side and have the circle to show the styles of these teams. And Yala need to hold this down as the guy finder, not powerful, will try to get a second, but will fail.
And he's dead, Tarzan, but one straight back, that's at least gonna help. If he can be able to survive, he's got a beautiful surprise shot angle from the back, but even on the opposite end, inside George Pole, DRS are up against Falcons. They take down at least one for now. Never Alone will be enjoying themselves. And
we still have teams pouring into the southern side, and the kill feed lighting of Banda gets knocked.
So risky for as well, like Tower as we like to call it, Tarzan and a grenade on top down. Will should confirm those kills. It will at least grab one. SK Town confirms it down, but Cryptics, they're in a real pinch now. There's nowhere to run except for the open ground behind them. And it is RAT who are closing even further through. Prestige got a beautiful spy down onto the top.
Those spiders, right? The elevation, you need to have some guts to really make it up there, because things like this can easily happen if you can play them.
Crush him inside his two big fat potential hands of kills that he can grab. Hope still goes swimming, won't decide to go in for land just yet. Will swim further inside of the zone, but
anyways, as we actually find a pretty nice one. I mean, there's still coastline that they can play. They can have their bit. We're opting to play shoreline, and that could be huge for them.
DRS, the Army can now move forward. They find one through the smoke. They find the second. Cryptics, it felt so bad for them. They couldn't.
It's extremely, extremely important right here.
DRS, so look at their position, Tarzan. They still got the edge of the shoreline. They still got 12 kills. They are the ones, realistically, who can come out with the biggest game ever that they can muster so far in this tournament. 12 games, but if that's what it takes to warm up, albeit, I'll take it. 12 games for DRS to finally show us what people have been striking so much about.
Well, at least they finally gotten here, right? Is that 11 kills on their side? At least 10 from what I've
we're on 12
seen
now, baby. We're on 12. We're heading to 13.
Brilliant. So good. But you know what? Like, still, it's about the circle doing its work.
They have not dealt, as you said, with DRS, and it's about that cat and mouse. Who decides to go first? And Bronsberg. That was not the knock you wanted as right as you're about to cross. Look at how many smokes have been deployed, but it's still not enough. The spray is still too strong from T2K, and there comes in 2, and there comes in surely 3, potentially as Black-White is the only one remaining, but still gets shot up anyways. DRS did bounce him, Virtus will pull it down.
It's fine. I mean, DRS could lose players as long as that is the price to pay to get some other players in. That's fine. If they can get 3 through, that is amazing. Falcons helping for sure as well to applying pressure from within.
Still DRS, so they continue even further forward. Nima is now going to be the only one up with AJ as they've lost the back line. T2K is still not fighting with Falcon as much as DRS wish they could have. They survived to the phase 7 point. DRS, they are somehow still elite. So he went for kills. 6 kills with T2K as they continue to push further forward in the NSE. Oh boy, are they eliminated as Falcons then step even further forward. DRS 2 could be next. Nima tries to chop over the wall. T2K Slayer cannot find it, only will find the building. Is now on the backside though. Last has found the difficult backdoor attempt. It was not successful. They've lost Nima 2, but down to only 1. DRS, this might be where the fight ends here for them. Gaelzen down to half HP. Heals back up.
Tricky one. I mean, Falcons got rewarded for their patience. They got literally 0 kills before that one. But sometimes you just need to pay for that. Like, that is exactly... I mean, they were that Pachinki team, so they worked their way through. At least they got some macro down in order to lift till this stage. I mean, any points is great for them. It won't be the biggest game, but I can't complain. But that will be... This is tough. This is very tough. Phase 9 is still coming, and that is the time utility coming through as well. Beautiful knock there, but 1 for 1 seems like.
1 for 1 indeed. It's still Fate are alive. They still got Madcap. There is no revive going to come. It's way too late. You got to pick yourself up as a solo and right as a trio to a duo. Potentially the zone barely doesn't flinch out T2K, but it's straight on back for Falcon and straight on back for T2K. 1 for 1 trades, but they add the more members, and now it's a 1 versus 4 situation. T2K has still got 3 up. Fate, yes, it's going to be a refund as lonesome. He's got the window. Can he find at least 1 kill? The zone comes in behind him. He's got nowhere to run, nowhere to go, and they won't even strike 1 more.
Beautiful one from T2K. I mean, they started with a very good adjustment in drop spot to make sure that they